There are 3 success rules to keep in mind that will help you succeed in all aspects of your life. The first of these rules is simply show up. This applies to your classes, your job, social meetings, and anything else. If you don't take the first step to commitment and simply show up, you can't expect to succeed. The second rule of success is do your best work. Always putting your best foot forward and putting all your effort into any task set before you will ensure that you will never have regrets. This is the fastest path to achieving your goals, and if you ever fail, you will always know that you did your best. The last of the 3 success rules is to participate actively. You can't expect to succeed if you just sit idly by and let everyone else around you do the work.
Hey, what are you doing for your project?
Well, the assignment said that we only needed to use 2 sources and we could write a minimum of a page. But once I started researching my topic, I got so into it that I just wrote 4 pages, and it was so cool.
Talk about overachiever.
Well, I just want to do my best work. It's gonna help me succeed.
Maybe I should do more, because I'm pretty empty, as you can see.
You shut it out, but I can't hear a word.
Bad habits, to put it simply, are negative behavior patterns. These can be noticed very easily on the outside by yourself and others, like procrastination, wasting time, getting upset easily, or missing classes. However, there are other bad habits that are not easily noticed. They are automatic thoughts and emotions that cause us to act without thought, like scripts for an actor. These thoughts and emotions are a script for life. Some of these unconscious bad habits can be wondering if you're college material, thinking that your classmates are smarter than you, feeling uncomfortable asking for help when you need it, and being very critical of yourself. But the beauty about being human is that we are not stuck with these scripts and we can rewrite them, hence rewriting ourselves.
You know, you do this every day. You always just ignore your alarm and then you're late for class. It's become a self-defeating habit. You need to learn to get up with your alarm and start going to class on time.
You're right. I should.
So, let's start this now.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet.
What are some excuses or some things you tell yourself to get out of studying or doing your work?
That I definitely have more time afterwards. Like, I can always make time, but it's always the same excuse. And I end up having not enough time to study.
Like, when I do my homework, I just say, if it's too much and it's already like past 12, I'm like, I need my sleep, and I'll just prefer to wake up the next morning early, but I never do. That's my excuse to not study past 12.
Honestly, I usually take a nap before, and then after I would tell myself everything could be done last second because it's such a small amount of work, but really it's kind of, the magnitude of it's kind of bigger than I expected.
What's something you learned from this past year?
Something I learned? I learned calculus. I feel like the way I learn is like learning from my mistakes. So like, if I tend to do something, I won't do it again. So like, I only need to be told once, and I won't do it again.
It goes along with a lot of people were saying, like time management. That's something like procrastination, trying to avoid that, because it's not the same as high school, in which like you can get by with procrastinating or doing everything last second. Kind of like everything will build up, even though it's just 4 classes, 3 or 4 classes, everything still builds up towards the end of the semester.
Studying habits are different compared to high school. For high school, I would do it like the night before, and now I have to like take my time and do it probably like a week before.
Raise your voice, sticks and stones.
My advice to you guys is to know that there's a lot of resources on campus. There's tutors, there's office hours, there's office hours for TAs, and you guys just gotta know how to use them to really help yourself out and understand what you're learning in class.
Knowing your limits is part of being self-aware. You know, if you know you can't, solve the problem, go ask for help. You can't do it alone.
Be aware of the things that can hold you back from achieving your goals, and never let those things stop you from achieving your full potential.